actually have been to that conference, the Valdai Forum, where Putin talks for like 3 hours. And I heard this a long time ago, the very same thing. What he does is he says it's all the West's fault. We want to have a new world that is not under the thumb of the West and the United States, but nobody would listen to us. He has used that phrase many, many times. And then he criticizes the arrogance of the West and then goes on to say, I will do something, which is the nuclear part of it, because they're doing it. So this is, again, we have to understand that Putin has his approach. This is really the show that he puts on to try to threaten the world. And it's kind of an old playbook at this point. But that said, it is dangerous and threatening.
And it comes as there is increased opposition in Congress to sending more aid to Ukraine. The United States, one of the biggest suppliers of military aid in the invasion of Ukraine by Russia. What ultimately happens if Congress delays sending aid or ultimately chooses to wait longer before they do?
Well, there's no question that that would be a disaster for Ukraine. Ukraine needs the weapons that the United States and other countries are providing. And I think this is, we've been speaking about Vladimir Putin. This is his objective, to wait it out, to wait for the West to fall apart, to wait for political dissension to take a toll on support for helping Ukraine, divide the allies, divide Europe from the United States. And he, I think, is banking on something like that happening. And it really would be a terrible situation. I think if you look at the polls, though, if you look at the polling, the majority of Americans still do support aid to Ukraine.
Jill Doherty, very much appreciate getting your perspective. Thanks so much.